My name until the city burns and the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Stay with me until the last man falls. I don't need them anyway. When I'm with you, I have it all. Oh, I'll never let you slip away. Oh, and you don't have to be afraid. I will hold you till the sun comes crashing down. I'm yours until the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the stars fade away and your scars don't say my name, stay with me till the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Your scars don't hurt.
All right. It is 8 o'clock on the dot. Welcome, everyone. Had to reset the internet. We're going to try something new tonight. We're going to try something different. So just give me a minute as we were going to get things going. Internet seems to be stable right now, so we should be in good shape right now. Still don't know why the sub count's at 0. I still can't figure that one out at all. Alright, let's see here. Admit. Alright, there we go. Alright. Now the big question is, will we hear Mr. Hemi?
Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2 1 2. I can hear you, but the question is, can the people in the chat room hear us?
Let's see.
They should, because my desktop audio is going up every time you talk, so I think we got it.
Oh. Can you hear my noisy fan too?
Just barely, but I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
So then we'll see if that works.
Test, test, test. Hello, YouTube people.
Hello, YouTube people. So this is something new that we're trying. So I'm trying to run Zoom along with everything else. So I don't know how well this is going to go.
Okay.
But it seems to be going okay. I'm watching the clock, and it does not seem to be slowing down at all. So we just want to make sure we got 5 people watching. So I think we're good. I think we are good. So I have Mr. Hemi on with me.
Yes, sir. That's me.
It is you. And are you going to be able to tell everybody who you are and where you're from? Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Yes, my name is Hemi, better known as DJ Hemi. I was on Mixler, but now I'm on Twitch, known as HemiBuddhaForGames.com. I'm currently residing in California. I used to be in the military. I was in the U.S. Army, served for 5 years, worked various jobs before I got to where I am right now, which is not retiring yet, because I'm going to keep on working and doing the things I love to do, which is Twitch streaming also. And also being over here on this show with Chris Elliott for the Astro-Imaging. This looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt about it. It is going to be amazing fun.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I want to make sure that we're going to do everything just right. And you don't. And the big thing about this, especially with this channel, is you don't need to know a lot about astronomy. You don't. You don't have to be the best of everything. It's a great way to come on. And I'm going to be having guests. I'm going to be having people come on as we go on. Bring people in. Bring point of views in, which is amazing. So Joanne says louder. I think we got it. So I was just...
Okay.
Again, Joanne, we're just testing things out, making sure we got it right. We are using Zoom. So from here on out, I will post a Zoom number and a Zoom password. So then this way, anybody can call in.
Oh, yeah.
Because, hey, why not? I'm giving it back to you guys. That's the best part. Giving it back to every single person because you guys are who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nothing without you. Hemi does have a Twitch channel, which is amazing. By the way, if you guys don't have Twitch or anybody, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching on delay, no matter what it is, check his Twitch out. He plays games, which is super awesome. I was just watching, what was it, World Tank?
World of Tanks.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. No, I'm just kidding.
That's my game.
He does karaoke.
Sure.
He does karaoke. You were golfing a little bit. You were playing basketball. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
It's super amazing. And there you go. You just posted on there, Hemi Buddha for Games.
That's the one.
Which is super awesome. Well, Hemi, unfortunately, we're not going to be doing any astronomy tonight. Weather here is bad.
No problem.
But that is okay because we got a lot of news to cover. We got a lot of news to go over, which is amazing. So first off, you're going to be my co-host. Now, you're going to be coming on and out, whenever you have time. I get it.
Okay.
I understand you have kids, you have a life. I do too. So I may go on and I may say, Hemi's got something to do. I understand. I don't expect you to jump. I tell you to jump and you tell me how high.
Yeah.
I get it. But it's always nice to have somebody on. I'll be bringing guests on, like I said, which is great. And we'll go from there. More good news. And I told you this, I didn't tell anybody else. But we got pens coming, people. We got pens coming. Lots and lots of pens. Which is super awesome. I ordered 200 of them. And they're going 200, and they are going to be here within the next 10 days. Now, what that means is I'm going to be sending them out like a madman. I'm going to be sending them out to everybody.
Oh boy!
Because you guys are subscribers, so you guys get pens. Who doesn't want a free pen? I mean, seriously, everybody. I tell you, I work at a car dealership, so I'm always looking for pens. Constantly. So why not?
I hear you. Sure, yeah. I love pens.
I do too. So it's absolutely amazing. So I got those coming within the next 10 to 15 days. Again, if anybody wants those pens, please make sure you message me. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Zoom. I'm on Discord, and even on YouTube. Find me. Message me. Let me know, and I will send it out to you. I might even send a few pictures. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I have some of my Astro photos, which would be really cool. So I got a lot of things coming there. More good news. I have the filter wheels supposed to be coming here within the next 3 to 4 days. Hemi, what that means is a filter wheel is I have a monochromatic camera.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Monochromatic camera means that I take pictures in black and white. It is more sensitive. Okay? So what that means, it's more sensitive, means I can get a better image in a shorter time.
Right.
Hence, that one image session that I took, which was the sunflower, I took like a 5-minute exposure, and I got something that I couldn't get with a 15-minute exposure on the other camera. So I could take a 30-second exposure, and I can pull out so much detail on an object.
Right.
So that's why I got this camera. Now, with it being monochrome, it's only black and white. Can't see color until I get the filter wheel. I have the filters. I just don't have the wheel yet. But I'll be getting the wheel, which means we'll be doing these images in color.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
It is going to be amazing. Could you imagine getting the Andromeda Galaxy in color and watching it stack live? I mean, it's going to be epic. Okay?
It's going to be nice, man.
I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting. There's so many things that are going on right now. There are 1.25 inches. Right. I got a field flattener coming for the other scope, so that means a field flattener pretty much does what it says. Flattens the field. The one image that I took before was the corners were stretched. Almost like you're in a warp, like a mirror. But the field flattener flattens that image out, and it's a nice crisp image from left to right, top to bottom. So I have on the one scope, but I don't have it on the other yet. So this means I don't have to crop it to a small little section. It's gigantic. So Joanne says in living color, and that's exactly right. It is going to be in living color, and it's going to be amazing. Now, the downside of having a monochromatic camera with filters is it takes 4 times longer, even though it takes a shorter time. I know that sounds confusing, but I'm going to tell you exactly how it works. What that means is you have to take, say for instance, you're taking a 1-minute exposure, okay? 1 minute. And you take 5 of them, all right? So that's 5 minutes total. You have to do that in luminance, red, green, and blue. So you have to do it 4 times. And then you take those 4 images and stack all 4 together. So it's kind of confusing, but it works. And that's how I would get the actual color. The reason why I would do it that is because it's more sensitive and you can get more detail out of it. And when I start doing hydrogen alpha, it's going to be even better because hydrogen alpha actually goes to the camera even more. So it's a lot. But it's going to be a fun spring. It's going to be a fun summer. I can't wait. We got you on. Hemi, are you into astronomy, by the way?
Yeah, I'm somewhat into it. Very interested in what stars, what they're made of and the distances and everything.
And we'll be going over that. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
All throughout the summer, we're going to be going. The big objects, they're going to be coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Are going to be fun. Because the objects that I love to image are the Iris Nebula. And by the way, I should be showing that. I'm going to probably pull up one of the images from the Iris. I don't know if I have it. But I'll look.
Show.
Yo, I have tons. I have tons and tons of images that we'll be going over the next couple of weeks. Because I got my external hard drive back, which means I found all my images. 1.6 terabytes of images are on this. So exciting.
This is great. I can show them on Twitch too.
Yes, you could.
You can see it.
Yes, you could. And it's going to be it's going to be so exciting. And I'm looking at the internet and it's still running good. It's not lagging.
Oh, nice.
So this is phenomenal. So I'm so glad that I've been wanting to do this for a very long time to get people on, because I'm pretty sure that at least half a dozen people are sick and tired of hearing me talk for 4 hours.
Oh no.
Well, some people are anyways.
Yeah.
I know I couldn't listen to myself for 4.5 hours. Well, maybe I could. But at least I get some other people on, because I've seen other channels. There are a lot of astronomy channels out there. There are a ton.
Right.
And they bring people on. and they tell stories, and they tell, about astronomy, and it's great. And it's fantastic. And Hemi, I've known you for about 2 or 3 years now.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, we've gone our separate ways here and there, but nothing serious. We have
Just
life.
busy life. Yeah.
Right.
That's what happens.
You're on the West Coast. It's
California.
dinner time where you are right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is amazing.
I'm about to have dinner soon, I think.
Exactly. Well, we're going to keep this stream short. I just wanted to make sure to let everybody know where we stand and what is going to happen from here on out. So, what's good that you being on the West Coast, I could be on till midnight, 1 a.m. my time. That means it's only 9 or 10 p.m. your time.
Right.
So that, oh my God, the sub count updated. That's incredible. I don't know how that's even possible, but it did. I don't understand how that's possible, but it did. It was at 0 for the last 3 streams. So somebody must have fixed it. Who knew? And Mr. James, welcome! Mr. James and everyone in the chat. People are starting to file in, which is great. So if you're,
hello, James.
Yep, and look, Astro Game Channel, Chris is on. He missed a great stream, the last stream we had. He was the one who said, "Let's get the owl," and we got the Owl Nebula that night. Now, of course, granted, it didn't get dark till almost 10 o'clock at night, so then I had to wait. Then I found it. Then I took 2 images. Then the clouds came. So then I did wide field, and then it was going to start to snow. So then I gave up. But who knows? So, everyone, this is Hemi. If you're just joining us, we got 8 people on. People are filing in now. So now it's like 8:15. We got the people coming in. So, Hemi, take it away. Who are you? And
hello,
Yep.
Those who are just joining in, hello, my name is Hemi. I'm a good friend of Chris here. I've known him for a few years now with the radio broadcasting. I am a radio broadcaster as well, and I do it on Twitch on my channel there, which is posted. I've been, let me see, I served in the military years ago. I was in the Army for like 5 years. I got out, did several jobs, been working, and right now I'm trying not to retire. I want to keep on working, stay busy after all this COVID mess is over with, of course.
Yeah.
And what I love to do is live stream my games on Twitch, and my thing is posted up there. My link to my Twitch channel, and also we are live streaming the camera here, the Zoom camera, so you can see me and Chris on the webcam too, on my channel.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
And Hemi's going to be on once in a while, so I mean, we're gonna get you on. We're gonna do what we can to make sure that you can see and you can also interact with everybody. He'll be the co-host, which is amazing. I know you. I know you're so honored. I know you're just like, yeah.
I'm honored. I'm happy.
Exactly, and so am I. And that's why the title of this channel is Let's Grow Together, because that's the biggest thing, is that we are starting to grow and grow and grow. And I want you to grow on Twitch too. So everyone who is watching, listening, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching on delay, who knows? Welcome to the people who are probably watching next Tuesday. Because I guarantee you, most of the people that are on mine are overseas. Okay?
Yep.
So they are at nighttime right now. So they won't watch it until tomorrow, our time. So a lot of people will watch it. So James is from Australia. So right now for him, it's lunchtime. So lunchtime on Monday. And then there's a bunch of people that watch it overseas, which is really nice. And that's why I like it, to bring it out to everyone. Now, eventually I'll be, sorting this all out, and I will be editing these and putting these on YouTube. So we'll have the live ones, and then we'll have the edited ones, because who wants to sit there for 4 hours straight? I know I don't. That's almost like a full-time job.
That is.
Which is incredible. And Dave from Astronomy Livestream is on. Dave is from Denver. He actually, Dave runs his own channel, and he does the meteor showers, which is amazing. Well, James says it's 10 a.m., but I was close. Brunch. There you go, brunch.
10 a.m.
Yes. So Dave he's really awesome. When I first met him, he was sponsored by, I think it was Sky and Telescope. I think when he was doing the one, I think it was the Orionids. Pretty sure,
Nice.
or the Perseids, one of the two. And he, amazing. I mean, he was catching the Comet earlier, Comet Atlas. So definitely everyone check him out too, because he is amazing. It's a big community.
Okay.
Henry. You're gonna notice it's a big giant community. We got a lot of people.
Oh wow.
You have Astro Game Channel. He's on constantly, which is great. Astronomy Livestream. He's on. He's doing his own thing, but he comes on. P&K Space Imaging. Keith and Paul. They're on, but they have their own channel. They have about 42,000 subscribers. They are phenomenal. They get the moon, and actually they just posted. I think within the last day or so, the moon is at 14% right now. So in the next coming days, they're going to be getting the moon, and they get close-ups, which is phenomenal. So definitely check out P&K Space Imaging. They're great.
Wow.
Bill.
I'll see that. Yeah.
Yep, Bill from it's Bill New York Skywatcher and Bill New York from game. He plays video games just like what you do. He does it with the Xbox. He also
so do I.
Yeah, he also does skywatching, and he is from he's from Poughkeepsie, New York, and he's about maybe 6 hours from me, just east, and he's on constantly, so definitely check him out. I'll be sending everything in here. Actually, I posted them on my featured channels. Bill's on there. Mark D'Antonio from Sky Tour Live Radio. He's on.
I've heard of him.
Yeah. He's in Connecticut. And he does the most awesome Sky Tour I have ever seen. Which is phenomenal. He goes from object to object. He'll probably get maybe 30, 40, maybe 50 objects in a 2-hour stream. And he'll go over everything, like, what it's made of, how many stars are in it, what's the diameter of it. He'll go over everything.
The whole details.
Exactly.
Wow.
Mark is brilliant. He is an amazing person. I've known him for a couple years. He's helped me out a couple times. There is... I'm trying to think who else there is, because there's so many. There's Take Back Space. That's another one. Trying to think who else. Let me check my channel. Because there's so many of them, I can't even remember. Oh, Chuck's Astrophotography. Chuck is another one. I've known Chuck for about 4 years. He's from Detroit, Michigan. He is a growing, and I mean absolutely growing, YouTube star. When I first met him, he was just starting out, only had like 110 subscribers. He was just starting, asking me for help for everything. He doesn't do live streaming like I do, but he gets into it. And since those 4 years, he's now up to 16,000 subscribers. He's been posted a couple times on APOD, which is the Astro Photo of the Day. He's been posted in a bunch of magazines for his images that he has taken. So he is sky risen, and he's from Detroit, Michigan, and then there's Jeff Lucas. Can't forget about him. Jeff you've probably seen him a couple times on my stream. He's been on a few times when I first started, and then all of a sudden he started continuously coming, and he's been on like almost every day. Every time I'm on, and I bet he'll make an appearance. I guarantee it. So there's just so many people. It's a great community. And what's great about that is that you know that if it's cloudy outside or if it's nasty out, guaranteed you'll find somebody on there that's streaming, which is the best. Sometimes it can get quite competitive, but it's not that bad. So
that's a lot of people, man.
Oh, it is. Yeah, see, James says Chuck has 4 he has 4 APODs. I knew of 3. I didn't know about the 4th one. He just got one. I think it was in September. And then he was posted in the Astronomy magazine a couple times too. And then there's Ray. I forgot about him. Ray Astrophotography. That's another one. And then there was Ray Astrophotography. There was I think there was another one called At the Eyepiece. There was another one. There's probably about 30 that I know of, and I'll post all of them on my community.
Okay.
Another thing what I've been doing too, and this is great, is every Monday I'm posting an up-and-coming YouTube astronomy star. Somebody that you didn't know of before. So last Monday, I posted on for someone. Her name was Helena. Okay, I'm sure you probably saw that in my community tab, and if you didn't, that's okay. Helena is from Scotland. She's a 15-year-old astronomer, and she has a Dobson, and she's been getting the Starlink. I'm sure you've heard of Starlink. That's those damn satellites that are going all over the place, where there's like 340 satellites. And
it's a lot of satellites.
Oh, trust me, Hemi, if you've seen it, definitely look it up, because with Starlink, what it is, it's Elon Musk is putting out these satellites. There's going to be thousands of them, thousands, and it's like a train. Okay, so if you have your phone, it doesn't have to be now, but later on tonight when you get a chance, look up Starlink. There's an app for
Starlink.
it. Yeah,
okay.
It's all one word. And you can actually find out where it is. Now, it could be as much as 20 satellites. It could be as much as 30. I know Dave from Astronomy Livestream, he's caught them. And it's a train of like 20 of them going one after another, just nonstop. And if there's going to be thousands of them, it's going to be a pain in the ass for astrophotography. Because that's all you're going to see is satellites. And actually, Dave's saying that Starlink tomorrow night. See, he's probably going to be doing it. And
they block your view when you're viewing?
Oh, no doubt. Think about it. If you're doing astrophotography and you're getting a deep sky object, something that's out millions of light years out there, and it's so tiny, okay? And you have so many satellites going through the sky, it's going to ruin your image. And they're coming from all different directions, too. Yep, and Dave's saying find the star. Dave was the one who told me about it, which is really nice. And the Starlink app, what it's going to look like, I don't know if you have iOS or if you have an Android.
Android.
Okay. The app, I don't know if it's the same for Android. It's like a little rocket ship. It's a white background with a blue rocket.
Okay.
And that's the app. And when you click it and then you pull it up, it's gonna say find Starlink, and it's gonna say check when you can see it, and then you can select your location of where you are, and then you just click find visible times. And then it will tell you when it's coming up, how long it's going to be visible for, and if it's dim or not. So, like, for me, the next time it's going to be coming up is 8:34 tonight for 3 minutes. And it's going to be it's going to start at 10 degrees above the horizon and end at 11. So it's going to go 10, 29, and 11. And it will be in the northwest to east part of the sky. So it'll tell you. And then you can actually click the remind me button. And it will tell you 20 minutes before it happens, hey, you have a Starlink thing coming up. So it's pretty amazing.
I got to see this.
It is so cool. It is so. It's cool until you start taking images. Then that's not going to be cool. Because then you're going to have. Because put it in perspective, okay? You're taking a 20-minute image, 20-minute image of an object, and then a satellite goes right through it. You can't stack that image because a satellite went through it, or a couple hundred satellites went through it. Now you just wasted 20 minutes. That's why these are bad.
Okay, find Starlink satellite. Is that the name of the app?
There's a couple of them. So the first one is, there's the Find Starlink is one, and then there's another one called Starlink, but it's got a blue rocket ship.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
That's the one.
Which one do I...
Yeah, there's one with a little astronaut, and it's a yellow background, and then there's one with the blue rocket ship. Click the blue rocket ship. That's your best one.
Okay, find Starlink satellites.
Correct. That's the one.
That's the one, right?
Yep, that's the one.
Okay.
And then James says it's like a freight train Astro. Got 5 side-by-side in one sub. Okay. Oh, Astro Stace. Yes, I, you know what? That's another person. I forgot about that. I saw them on March 5th. Thought I saw a few the other night.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Turn that ringer down. Okay.
And yes, and Dave told me there's a map. So when you do load it up, on the bottom it's going to say map. And you can actually see them in real time, actually going across the United States or Europe or,
Okay.
Starlink, not much pain for me. I am used to airplane flybys. Not exactly. Exactly. So it makes sense.
Okay.
But at least now you'll have that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm downloading it now.
Excellent.
All right.
But see, that's why it's so nice to have this community, because there's some things that we may not know, and then they'll tell us. I mean, for the longest time, I was sitting there. I was on the website trying to find the Starlink. I'm trying to like type it in, and I'm like, I can't do this. Like, this is giving me a headache. And then Dave told me about it, and I was like, damn, this is easy. I'm like, this is awesome.
That's awesome, man. It is.
But the interesting thing, there are less airplanes now. Yes, and actually, Astro Game Channel is exactly right. There are less airplanes because of the pandemic.
Yeah, yep.
Less air travel.
That's why I don't hear them.
Exactly. Oh, more Jello's on. More Jello. S'mores crepe in the house. More Jello's also, he's been on my channel a lot. Me and him, we go way back. We go way
Oh, yeah.
back. He actually helped me when I first started with the internet, trying to figure out why I couldn't stream in 1080p. This was back in 2017. This was 3 years ago.
Right.
And he actually sat down with me. We were going back and forth trying to figure out different settings on OBS to get it just right. So,
More Jello.
yes.
How you doing?
More Jello. Can't forget about the please at the end, too. So we'll go.
Please.
Yes. So we'll be on for just a couple more minutes, just so this way to let everyone know what we got going on and where we stand. Now, the next time I'm going to be streaming, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming. I don't know when it's going to be clear again. I mean, I would love for it to be clear every single night so we can start getting things, but I really don't know. Tonight's not clear. Tomorrow night's not clear. Maybe next Tuesday?
Yeah.
That's how far it is? I mean, it's not this Tuesday. We're talking like next Monday night or Tuesday night. So, Henry, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We got to figure something out.
Okay, let's see. Is your camera on?
Well, my camera, I can get it on. Hang on. Let's see.
Okay, I'll just wonder.
It's dark. It's dark in here.
Oh. Okay, well, never mind then.
There, it's dark. See?
Oh, I can see you.
That's dark.
All right. Well, all right.
So, yeah, well, the camera, that's the thing, is I can see you in Zoom, but they can't see me on the actual YouTube. Just call me Jello. Who do we have on Skype, Zoom, Discord, or whatever it's called this week? Well, that's a good question. Who do we have on? Well, the thing is, I've asked a lot of people. To come on and be my guest. It's kind of like,
Jello.
Exactly. I tried to get people on, and they've all said no. I've put all my contact information on there. I've put Zoom, Discord, Skype. I put all on there, and no one's come on. I don't know if it's because they have cold feet. I don't know. Jello says, all right.
All right.
Yeah, so Jello, Hemi is going to be my co-host coming up. So he's going to be on whenever he can, which is always good.
I'm the new co-host.
It's right. It's exactly right. He'll just take over the show. No, I'm just kidding. Now, see, Joanne says that St. Louis Starlink at 9:06 tonight, and then tomorrow at 9:09 for me. Well, there you go. Now, the question is will it be clear? That's the big question. We don't even know. We don't know. Well, that is good. Let me check to see if I have any images I could show. Let's see. Hang on. Let me pull up. Because this is so cool that I can actually move things around on two laptops. Let me go and check. Because I went through a whole bunch of images yesterday. I went through a lot.
Go through a lot.
Oh, yeah. And I found a lot of good images. Like, one that I found that was the iris. I thought that was incredible.
Let's see that.
Let me see if I can get it up and running here for you. Because why not?
Sure,
Why not?
Let's do it.
The internet's still running good, right? Let me check it and see.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, Joanne said it's clear there. Well, how about that?
Where's Joanne from?
Joanne is from St. Louis, where she's near Missouri. So you could tell how amazing this channel is. That we're getting people from all over the world. It's just amazing. If boring was a sport, I could bore for my country. Well, there you go. James says he's boring. James, I don't think you're boring. I really don't. And Hemi, if you ever seen his pictures, they are amazing. He takes images of Jupiter, and they're incredible. He does planetary, and they are phenomenal images.
Oh, cool.
Let me pull it up here. Go to Iris. Which, by the way, we're going to be getting the Iris in the next coming weeks. And hopefully I'll get it with my filter wheel, so then I can actually get this in color.
Oh, wow.
Where is the Iris Nebula? Where is it? There it is. Iris QH1.
Hey, there's your stuff.
Where? Iris Orion. Here it is. There it is. Alright, so now it's going to load.
Okay.
James says it's buffering from time to time, probably because I'm uploading these images. That's probably why. Oh, maybe because I have my my video on. Watch, if I take the video off, now it probably won't.
Stop.
Right, now it won't do it anymore. Okay. All right, there we go. So this image was taken about actually it was 3 years ago as of tomorrow. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It was taken 3 years ago to the day. It was taken on April 26th, 2017. Now, is this going to be the greatest image in the world? No. But keep in mind, this was taken with like $100 camera. It was like $150. So let's see. So this was with my Orion G3. All right, and then we will stack it real quick and go.
Gots to see it.
Yeah, it is buffering a little bit. Let me see if I can fix that here.
That's Big Dipper down below.
Alright, hang on. I'm trying to see if I can get it fixed here. Just working out in the background here to see if I can get...
Okay.
There we go. What I just did was I'm going to change the output just a little bit so this way I can catch up. And we'll see if that works. Sometimes when I do that, like if I'm stacking, the network goes down just a little bit. So as I said before, this is a test, and we want to make sure that this works.
So far, so good.
Through a little hiccups, it's not terrible, so we'll see.
Where's my wrench?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be... did it just now. Just gave it to him as we speak. And Amal's on.
Amal. Hello.
Yeah, it's catching up now. Yeah, Twitch is pretty smooth. I have to honestly admit. I've been watching it as of late, and it's not bad at all. So I'm just moving this over here. Now these were 15-minute images, and I took 8 of them for a grand total of 2 hours and 8 minutes. You're going to start seeing detail come in now. So it's great, Hemi, that you can actually see this stuff in real time.
Oh yeah. It's. Yeah, I have a live stream here too on Twitch. It looks really good. Oh yeah.
Just changing histogram just a slight bit. Yeah, so you can see that it's like that center core is incredible. The Jays are taking over, James says, because you got Joanne, Amol, his last name is a J, more Jello. Do we have a Jake from State Farm? I don't know if we do or not. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So yeah, I mean this wasn't a phenomenal image, but I'm telling you, if I get this with the monochrome camera, the detail that you're going to see on the outer edges is going to be insane. Now, what's cool about this, I'm going to see if I can make it just a slight bit darker, is there's going to be dust clouds. If you look carefully around where the mouse is, right here, there's no stars. And it's going to just show there's going to be like a dust lane all the way around this. And I took this with the QHY, and it was like the same thing. It was just so cool. It's just amazing. And Dave says there were 40 good Lyrids the other night. And you don't know what the sad thing. Back to the Lyrids. Hemi, the Lyrids is a meteor shower. And that's
what it means.
Yes.
Okay.
So on the 22nd, the night of the 21st, going into the 22nd, it was the peak. Okay? It was the peak of the Lyrids meteor shower. I was out there for 8.5 hours one night and 5 hours and 6 minutes the other night. Almost 14 hours and saw 2. And that was it. Saw 2 meteors in 14 hours. It was just incredible. I was just like, are you kidding me? And the sky that we had that night was amazing. I mean, I couldn't believe the way that we had that sky that night. It was just incredible. And actually, I take that back. These were 16-minute images. Yeah, they were 16-minute images. Yeah, most meteor showers are duds, unless if it's the Perseids. The Perseids are the #1 meteor shower. And that is in August. That's the big one. That one I love. That one, they call it a ZHR, which is the Zenith Hourly Rate, where it's at its absolute peak is how many you're going to see in an hour. So the ZHR for this meteor shower that just passed us was like 10. So in a dark sky site, dark place, at its absolute peak, you're going to see maybe 10 an hour. That's it. I'm not in a dark sky site. I'm sure you're not in a dark sky site in California.
Yeah.
So we might only be subject to maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 an hour at its absolute peak. So we may not get many. Now, granted, there might be possible where we get a few more. I mean, there was one stream I got where I had like 15. So the Persides is completely different. The Persides in a dark sky site. At the ZHR, you can get close to about 115 to 120 in an hour. That's insane. So,
it is.
So that means you're seeing one virtually every 30 seconds. Now, again, that's at a dark sky site. Don't get your hopes up. People think, oh my God, I got to go out there. I got to go look because this is going to be incredible. You got your binoculars. You're out there looking. It's at a dark sky site. Cut that by about 75% if you're at a light polluted area. So, and then actually, Astronomy Livestream said it's 6 to 8 per hour. I thought it was 10, but yeah, it's not many. But that doesn't mean you can't try. Go out there. If it's a nice night outside, just sit on the patio and just look up. You never know. Yeah, and that's exactly. Astro Game Channel says more. He sees them more randomly than anything. That's just how it goes. So, I'm not going to take up too much of our time. I just wanted to at least show one image, talk about it, and everything. But everyone who is watching on chat, message me. Let me know. I'll put it back up on the intro. Okay? So then this way I have my forms of contact. You have Hemi's form of contact. He is on Twitch. Okay? I will put that up there on my front screen. I'll get that. I'll get a picture and everything all on here. Get all of this stuff and ready to go. Because we're moving into the next chapter. It's go time. What do you think, Hemi? What do you think?
It is go time, and I was thinking, like in my morning shows, I ought to call it like Astro Radio or something. Has something to do with stars radio.
You could.
I play music. Yeah.
You could. I'm all for it.
Hemi's Astro Radio. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, since I left, Earth Radio.
Yeah.
Thinking about a name.
You got to do it. You got to do it. And I'm going to be on a lot. As you noticed, I've been on probably 17 of the last 22 days. And I want to get a schedule going. That's the biggest thing, is I don't want to be sporadic, because everybody knows they like schedules. Everybody's on a schedule.
Schedules is good.
I was on a schedule. It was 8 p.m. every night for almost 2 weeks straight.
Okay.
So everybody knew that I was on. Now that I'm back to work, now it's going to be a little bit different. Now, for right now, I'm only working from home. So I'm working only until 6. Usually I would work till 8. But I'm working until 6. I'm working from home. I'm still a little flexible, so I can still do some streams. I can get some stuff out. I can get some videos out. I'm actually in the midst of working on a time-lapse from that night that I was out here with the clouds and how cool it was. So I'm working on that to get a video out for that, because just the one picture alone to show all the stars that I got, because I took a 60-second exposure and it was tracking. So it showed every little star ranging from 0 magnitude to 12th magnitude. And it was a crisp, clear image. Absolutely clear. No hot pixels or cold pixels. It was just phenomenal. And that's the way that camera is going to be from here on out. So I'm going to make sure that I point it in the right direction, and we should get something. At least I'm hoping so. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But again, make sure that everybody contacts us. Make sure you let us know. I think that's about it. Anybody in the chat? So, I mean, Astronomy Livestream says he was getting the pre-hour for the meteors. The Aquariids meteor shower is happening down here at 50. For James is out in Australia, so that I think is the next one coming up. It's May 7th, I think, is the next meteor shower. So that's like soon. And then on top of that, we have like 3 comets too. So we got Atlas, which that's pretty much dud. That's gone. Pan-STARRS, and now the new one, Swan. So there's 3 comets to image now, too. Swan is getting brighter and brighter as we go along. Atlas is dimming and pretty much disintegrating. That one's gone.
So what's the nearest comet right now?
Nearest comet right now, it's Atlas. Atlas is actually getting closer and closer, and if it stops doing what it's doing, by May 31st or June 1st, it's going to actually be its absolute closest. And then it's going to swing around, and it's going to be done. They were hoping that Atlas was going to be the brightest comet since 2013. Now, 2013 was amazing. I got that comet. Not once, but twice. I don't know if I have... I think I have pictures of it. Hang on.
I've seen it.
It was Pan-STARRS. It was on March 17th, 2013. I will never forget it. I'm going to see if I have the pictures.
Oh, yeah, show it to us.
Let's see if I do.
Who show?
Well, I know I have them on my phone. I know that for a fact. The question is do I have it on my computer? Oh, let me see. Hang on. I'm just going through all the pictures here because there's like thousands. And I mean thousands. I mean, I could literally take up 6 hours of your night just showing you pictures that I've gotten over the last 8 years.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that to you, but I could. I did that, actually, I did that for the 800 subscriber episode. I was on for 7 hours straight. And I broke it up into 7 different parts. Which was super awesome. Yeah, I don't think I have it on the computer. Darn it. I have it on my phone. I don't know. Maybe I could show you. that wouldn't work. What I could do. Here's what I can do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna show you a couple other pictures before we let people go.
All right.
Because why not? This is fun.
Sure.
It's just fun that way.
I like looking at pictures.
I do
Stuff
too.
you show too.
I do too. So window capture. Okay. I gotta find it. Alright, so that's the folder. There it is. I just gotta resize it. Now it's going to come up for the people on YouTube in about 20 seconds. Takes a little bit of time. But I like this one because this next image that's going to be coming up, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit, is it's the progression of astrophotography. Okay? Everybody has to start somewhere. Okay? And they move and they progress as they go along. And that's the biggest thing, is that they want to, they want to get better. You get better equipment, you get better cameras, you get better, whatever it may be. And what's coming up here for everyone in about 5 seconds is Saturn. And the first image that's going to be coming up, just give it another second because it's slow. You'll probably see it before they do. Maybe not. I don't know. Come on. Or not. I gotta get used to this delay thing.
Oh, it's delaying on YouTube?
Yeah. That's the big problem. It's delayed by about 45 seconds. Okay, now it just showed up now. So
Saturn.
It's the Saturn imaging timeline. Okay? So the very first one was taken on February 27th, 2013. Now, this was just with a simple Canon 40D. It was on a 6-inch reflector. And it was like literally you just take the camera, you put it up to the eyepiece, and snap a picture. That's all it really was back in 2013. I was just starting out. I started in May of 2012. So 8 years ago. But you could see how it's progressed. Now that later that season, which was in April, I decided to get a Philips webcam. Now, the Philips webcam was modified. So I rigged it, and then actually put it on a tracking mount, and you could see it got a little bit better.
Good.
Then later that week, now it says it's the same day, but I don't think it was the same day, as I got the NextImage 5, which is an actual planetary camera. Now they have NextImage 10, but I got 5, and you can see how it got even better. And then I used a Barlow, and now look what happened. Later that season, exactly. So you can start to see it get better and better and better. That was the best image I ever took of Saturn. I haven't taken it since. I don't know why. I should get back into it.
Right.
But you can tell how amazing that is. I mean, just all these images that I've taken over the last 8 years is just incredible. I mean, I could go... I could go on and on and on with these images.
Any images of Mars, too?
I do. I actually do have it. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Very interested in Mars. See what it looks like from your telescope.
Actually, I do, and I can actually pull that up. Who would have thought that I could actually pull something up like that?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get that. The next image that's going to be coming up in a second here. Again, it's that delay again, because boy, oh boy, that's so much fun.
It's looking large, too, on my stream.
Oh, I know. Imagine, that's the thing, is imagine you have this thing on like a 30-inch or 40-inch television. You could really see. I mean, that's why I want to do it in 1080p. That's the biggest thing, is I want to do this in 1080p.
See detail.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the final images. I don't want that. How come it's not showing up? I gotta find it. I can't find the stupid image. Oh, because it's downloading. Duh. That's why it's not. I'm sitting here trying to look for the damn thing. I'm like, where the heck is it? I'll wait for it. Just give it a second. But what's on the screen? Okay. What's on the screen right now for the people on YouTube is that one of the images of Saturn that was taken. But it's you can see instead of it being 4 separate images, it was one gigantic image.
Man, what an image!
Trying to get that one for the. I don't see it. The image can't be that big. That's what she said. No, it's not that big, so I don't understand. Yeah, right now it's just showing all the images that I have. That's my folder that was up there because I thought I could be able to find it, but it's...
Yeah, see it downloading.
Yeah, trying to. What the heck it's doing. It's making me mad. Hang on, let me try this. Discard that, discard that. Take 2. Well, it's not going to show up. But I'm trying here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason that image isn't showing up. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll just show you the folder. And I'll just make the folder bigger.
Okay.
At least that way. It's got to go down to where it is. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. All right, so now it's going to load. So again, we got to do the 45-second wait.
Give it a wait.
Yeah, because that's always so much fun, right? Because right now everybody's watching a little black screen on there. I gotta figure it out and try to maneuver it so that way there's no waiting time. Although I don't really show images though. That's the thing. I don't really show images on the channel. I usually just do live stream. So I don't know, but it's gonna come up in about. I'm starting to figure out it's about 45 seconds. Yes, you can. You could slow down a live stream to a quarter speed, which is kind of interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Yeah. So now it's showing the folder, and I'm making the folder big. And now I'm going to make the icons bigger. Oh, we have a visitor. We have another visitor. Oh, you're going to say goodnight? Guess who's on my screen right now? Who's that?
Yeah.
That's Hemi. He's on my headphones. You want to put the headphones on? Here. You can hear the music in the background and everything too.
I like glow sticks.
You have glow sticks. Well, he can't see you.
I know. I'm just showing you.
You're showing me. That's awesome.
I love them.
That's awesome.
Me and Mommy bring all these on.
I know. What are you doing with all those glow sticks?
We're bringing them to my room. We were remember when we were doing that thing?
Yeah.
I did that.
I do. Yeah, you have the headphones on, so now you can hear Hemi talk.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know he's on my stream right now currently? Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I'm only going to be on for a little bit longer, then I'm going to be ending the stream, but I wanted to show
You
everybody.
cannot see me. Who's on?
Who's on? There's 11 people on right
Can
now.
I say goodnight to all of them? Oh,
You-
they're gonna fall. These are gonna fall off. They're so big.
You could say goodnight to every single one of them.
Okay. Okay. Good night.
Well, of course we have Hemi. Oh, you want me to put the headphones
They're
on?
falling off.
Okay.
Good night,
So-
Hemi.
So, of course, we have Hemi, that he's on now.
Hello.
We have James,
Good night, James.
Genghis Khan.
Good night, Genghis Khan.
We have Astro Game Channel.
You said live channel?
Well, no, because actually there's an astronomy live stream and an Astro Game Channel.
Well, you're live right now.
I am live. Isn't that crazy?
I don't watch live a lot.
I know you don't, but that's okay.
I don't watch live.
There's James from Down Under,
Good night, James from under.
because he's Down Under, meaning he's in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amol.
Good night, Amol.
Joanne was on.
Good night, Joanne.
I think she's still on. I think she's still lurking. She's still around. More Jello was on.
Good night, Joel.
Yeah, right here. More Jello, please. Yep. Jello.
And they literally have a Jello for their thing.
Yes, that is correct.
It's funny.
Yes.
Is that everybody?
I think that's pretty much everybody. You're gonna go to bed.
Good night, everyone.
Okay, watch out for the cord. Okay. If anybody didn't know, that was my daughter. Naturally.
Hello.
And then she's gone, just like that. It's crazy. Yeah, and astronomy live stream is right. It is anywhere from 10 to 40 seconds. So there's some nights where I'll be showing something on my live stream, and within 5 seconds, it's up on the screen. Tonight, for some odd reason, we're like 40 to 50 seconds late. I don't know. I don't get it. But as you can see here on here, that where it shows planetary imaging on the left-hand side, that's Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Those are the best images I ever took of those three.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. That's incredible. The Mars one was unreal.
Yeah. Seeing the face of Mars and everything, too?
Yeah, the polar caps, you name it. Everything. Yeah, I have so many images of this. It's just unreal. I mean, I could go through all these, but it would, again, as I said, it would take forever.
Yeah, no, they have the tallest volcano on there, right? On Mars.
Yes, Olympus Mons, correct.
Olympus Mons, that's right.
If you were to, and this is the crazy thing, if you were to stand right in front of Olympus Mons and look up, you would never see the top.
Wow, it's close to the atmosphere then.
Yes.
Of Mars.
It's 2.5. It's about 2.5 to 3 miles high. That's how high it is. And it's not just like a mountain range where it's like, it inclines at like a certain degrees. It's straight up.
It's wide too, ain't it?
Yes, it is. It's gigantic. It is just so friggin' huge. It's unreal. And what I'm just doing is, as you're going to see through the stream here in about like 10 seconds, I'm going to be flipping through all the images here. Granted, they're not going to be gigantic or anything, but you'll be able to see all the images I've taken over the last 8 years. Which is like, it ranges anywhere from like the Dumbbell Nebula to clusters to planetary to the Milky Way galaxy to comets. Like I've taken images of comets.
Yeah.
Let's see. I still don't have that Pan-STARRS one, which I actually got. That was to go back to that one in 2013. Was I actually got that with a DSLR, with just a regular lens sitting on a tripod with like a 50mm lens during the day. That's how bright this comet was.
And that is bright.
Oh, it was very bright. And that's what they were hoping. They were hoping so badly that Atlas was going to be that bright. It's not going to happen though. And it's starting to live stream is Dave. Dave, I know you. Yes, Genghis Khan is exactly right. Good health, positive energy to find you, your family, and apple slices. That's exactly right. And you want to know what, James? Maybe you could get Olympus Mons sometime. Who knows?
I'd like to see that.
It would be really cool. But
you'd
have to get one heck of a telescope to do it, though. That's the thing. Because even though it's so big, you're talking something that's 30 to 40 million, miles away. And at some points, it could be as much as 60 million miles away. And it's like you trying to get a mailbox on the moon. It's so hard to do.
Very hard to, keep it focused on what you're taking a picture of.
Exactly.
Over there. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, Astro Game Channel, what I'm going to probably do is eventually I'm going to get these into a video, and I'm just going to hit play. And I'm just going to let them run. And let them go through. Because why not? Because some of those, there's one on here. If you're looking at it right now on YouTube, it's going to say 3D Awesome or something like that. Or where it's going to say, it's got like 3D glasses on it. It's the third image. That one I actually did in 3D. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. Because I got to see this if I can. If it will work. Actually, you want to know what? Here's what I could do. I could pull it up on Photoshop. It'll work on Photoshop.
Yeah, there you go.
Here, that's what I'll do. Just pull it up on here.
See an airplane by the moon.
Yes.
Is that an airplane?
Yes, that was May 4th, 2012. That was one of the very first images I ever took. Ever. Like ever. Like I was just using, it was a Meade ETX, and it was just a random, point at the moon with a Kodak camera, hoping to God that I was going to catch something, and lo and behold, the plane went right through it. And that was my profile picture on Facebook for like 4 years.
Man, that's cool.
Which is unbelievable. Really cool. Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's just the images that you could get, and that's the thing I tell people is you don't have to have the biggest scope in the world. You don't have to have the best equipment. You don't have to have any of that. Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of, do you want to go out there and do you want to actually start imaging? You could do time lapses. You could do planetary. You can do pretty much anything, really.
Oh. Hey, I was wondering, do you ever talk to your guests on Zoom? Do they ever come on to your Zoom or whatever? And talk to them?
No.
Really?
No one does. No one does. Yeah. I know. I can get 12 to 15 people on. Now, this is the first time I ever put Zoom on here as an actual number and a password. And yes, people, this does work. Hemi typed it in, and it is on there. Mm-hmm. So it does work. It's just a matter of, does anybody want to come on? And they most certainly can. I have no problems with people coming on.
Oh, I would love to hear their stories about what they do and stuff.
Of course.
With,
Astronomy live stream says Olympus Mons is 16 miles high. I thought it was only 3, but apparently it's 16 miles.
That's high.
Yeah.
Like twice the Mount Everest.
So maybe I was right that the fact that you could stand there and actually look up, and it would just go on forever. I've done that with the CN Tower. You know, you look up and you get scared because it just keeps going and going and going. Imagine that times like 60. Yeah.
Wait, you can't see the top of it.
No, you can't. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pulling this 3D image here up on Photoshop. If anybody who has 3D glasses, I know I don't.
Nope, that's a negative.
Yeah, that's a negative for me too. But what I'll do is I'll keep it up, because why not? Just waiting for it to load here because it's on my OneDrive. I forgot to take it off OneDrive. By the way, OneDrive is your best friend if you're an astrophotographer. Do you know what OneDrive is?
No.
OneDrive is what's called the cloud. Everybody knows what the cloud is.
Yeah.
I have 1 terabyte that I can use on the cloud. So, like right now, I'm doing an image session. Taking all my images, doing what I gotta do. I flip it to the cloud, okay? I can run downstairs, pull out the other laptop, and then download the images from the cloud without doing anything, and then I can start processing the image without staying in one spot. It automatically does it from one spot to the other.
Yeah.
I can go to someone else's computer, and as long as I have the cloud set up on there with my password, I can take that image and I can do anything with it, which is amazing. So you could definitely do that, and that's why it's my best friend. I absolutely love it. Why is it taking so long to load?
Oh, your image? Put it on the YouTube?
Yeah. I shouldn't have taken it off of OneDrive. Hang on. I'm trying.
Okay.
Open with Photoshop. There it goes. Well, James says he has some paper 3D glasses. Well, that might work. I actually tested this out. This actually did work. And I'm surprised I never did this with anybody. Absolutely shocked that I didn't do this. Unfortunately, I can't see fakes. It's not fake 3D. It's real. It really did work. What I did was, and it's really cool, you take the image, okay, and then the object, you shift the red and the blue channel. One goes to the right and one goes to the left. And doing it by using those glasses, it actually pops out. It's crazy. Damn thing would work. There it goes. Okay, Photoshop's loading. All right, so now we're going to flip it. I'm going to flip this to Photoshop. All right, so I'm going to give it a second because it's loading. It's reading. Reading
rainbow.
Of course, naturally, I had this all messed up because I was showing those pictures from before. All right, there we go. So it'll show up on the people for everyone on YouTube in just a minute. All right, give it a second. Now it's going to load in a second there.
Phone scammers.
Now VR the future hits the future. That's exactly right. There's people that actually couldn't see 3D, really? I'm surprised. Yeah, there you go. It's a gray screen. There you go. There's your 3D right there. No, I'm just kidding.
Like what? Where?
No, I'm just kidding. You got to look really carefully. You might be able to find it. No, it's coming in a second. Because what I had to do is what I was doing was when I was showing the other ones that I took the 4 images with the monochrome camera, I had to zoom it in. So now what I'm doing now, what you're going to see is the image is going to be coming up, and I just have to resize it. But the object that I took, when I did this with, was M76, which is the little dumbbell nebula. And the little dumbbell was extremely small. It's a very, very small object, okay? This was taken with an 8-inch reflector, okay? So I'll zoom it in, and you're going to notice that the stars, it might hurt your eyes a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay. Just take a Tylenol. You'll be all right. You'll be okay. So if you're looking at it, the actual object itself, I didn't shift it. I didn't shift the channels, the red and the blue. Okay? But the object, but the stars, I shifted. So red, I went left. Blue, I went right. So if you have 3D glasses, the object actually sticks out.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. I'm gonna do it when later on. I'm gonna find if I can find 2 like red and blue, and I'm gonna actually try it myself again because it's been so long. But yeah, it's just so cool.
What's that bright star on the right? Is that one?
Yeah, the bright star. Actually, I can pull it up here. Give me 1 second. I think if I remember correctly, no, it's not Mars. If I can remember correctly, I think that was a 7th magnitude star.
Oh.
7th or 8th. So that's something that you couldn't see with your naked eye.
Oh, seriously? Wow.
Yeah, there's no way you could see with your naked eye. That bright star that's sitting next to it was HD 10498. It's a 6.7 magnitude star. So that's, I mean, as bright as that is, you would think that would be something you'd see in the night sky, and that's not even close.
Yeah, I thought that was Polaris.
Ooh.
Or
Yeah, that's very, very, very dim. And then the
very
object,
serious, yeah.
the object itself, it's a planetary nebula in Perseus. It's a 10th magnitude object. Now, what that means is, like, Pluto's 14th magnitude, so it's extremely dim. The full moon is -12. It runs on a scale. So the sun is the brightest thing we can see. It's -27. Okay? Then it goes closer to 0. So you have a full moon, which is -12 to 13. Venus at its absolute brightest. Now, you've seen Venus in the night sky as bright as it is. That's like -4, -5. Then you start to get into the right around 0. 0 is like Vega. It's like Procyon. I mean, those are like 0 to +1. So it goes from negative to 0, and then it goes to positive. Okay? So then you have, like, Betelgeuse is like a 3rd magnitude star, 2nd. Is it going to get dimmer and dimmer? Now, when you're out in the night sky, like for here, the dimmest star I can see with night-adapted vision is about 2.5 to 3. That's about it. After that, I can't see diddly squat. So, like, to find, and this is the coolest thing. If you ever wanted to find an object, which is really cool, the veil is the coolest object to find. And the reason why it's so cool is because it sits next to a star that you can almost barely see in the night sky.
Yeah.
It is really, really cool. So the star the star is actually in the actual veil. And that star, if I remember correctly, it's 52 Cygni. And 52 Cygni is a 4.2 magnitude star. So that means at a semi-dark site, you could be able to see that star. And if you could see that star, you'll be able to get the Veil Nebula. The Veil is a complex. So you'll be able to see it. Yes.
It looks like this nebula.
Sort of, yes. And actually, I'll pull it up. I can actually pull up that star.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find it. pretty sure I have that one. I do. Speak of the devil. I do.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I pull it right up now. It's going to go right on Photoshop. It's going to actually replace this one right now. Here it comes. Well, it'll be 40 seconds.
45 seconds. Yeah.
It'll be 45 seconds from now, but you'll see it. But
okay.
But while we play the Jeopardy music.
I should have cued the music.
Digital cameras can see cosmic rays, and I believe that. I really do. Grab my cell phone charge because my cell phone's going to die. We're probably going to go till about 9:30 and then we'll call it a night. Well, 9:30 my time, 6:30 your time.
Yeah, here in California.
Yeah. Alright, so that image is going to be coming up in 15 seconds. Should be able to get that down to a science now.
Get close.
There it is. I've gotten it down to a science now. All right, so 52 Cygni is that bright star in the middle of that image, and they call this the witch's broom, which is really cool. Isn't that cool?
The witches. Yeah, that's neat.
And it's a whole complex too, which is crazy. So that's the one end.
2 Cygni.
And it's a fourth magnitude star. And then there's and then there's the other part of that too, which is really cool. So you could see it with your naked eye, and I think it's really neat.
Well, what's the closest constellation to this, or stars that we can see in the sky with this? Kind of wondering on that. So look for it.
Good question.
Yeah, I like to know. Some people want to know.
They do.
Yeah,
they do, and I'm a person. I'm going to tell you right now is that if I don't know an answer, I'm going to damn well find out, and I already found out because I'm just that damn good because I have resources. I have resources all over the place.
Oh, you're the man.
Centaurus. Yep, Centaurus is the closest. Is the closest.
Oh.
Has the closest stars to Earth.
Right.
And what that means is that, well, we've all heard of Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri is the closest star, which is 4 light years away from here. So Centaurus is the closest group of stars.
Right. I think the actual closest star is it Proxima Centauri?
Yeah, Proxima, yeah.
Proxima, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Which nobody can see it on this side of the Earth.
James can. But James can.
Lucky.
Yes. James can see it.
I want to see that one.
We can't.
Shit.
I know. Jerk.
Shit. Damn Southern Hemisphere get to see it.
Yeah, if you want to see the other... Actually, that's what I'll do. While I'm doing that, while we're talking, I'm going to pull up the other side of the... I don't even know if this is even going to work. Will it work? It should. Maybe not. Okay, it's not. More apps. Come on. There it is. Load. Ah, there it goes. Okay, it's going. Okay, so what the other one's going to show is the other side of the veil. So that was the Western Veil Nebula. Okay, so it's an entire complex. So you have one on the one side, which is the Western. You have the middle part, which is called the Pickering. And then you have the other side, which is the Eastern Veil. And this one's going to be coming up in about 20 seconds. So you'll be able to see both of them. What I plan on doing in this summer, and remind me, because I want to do this, I want to get this in monochrome from left to right in one image. And I can do it. And I can do it, too. Because I have a 61 millimeter with the monochrome. The way that the object fits, it's going to fit in the sensor just perfectly. It's going to be epic. And I'm going to take 15-minute images of it, and I'm going to do it in color. Check your skin, because I think you're getting goosebumps, because I sure as hell am. Because think of what this could possibly be. If I get it just right, that could be an APOD right there. An APOD, which is an astronomy photo of the day. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about that. It's crazy. It's just crazy.
992. That's the same one?
It's coming up in a second here.
Oh.
There it is. Yep. Oh, there it is. So now this is the eastern veil. Now this one, this is crazy how much detail I got in this thing.
That's a big nebula.
Yeah,
massive.
This was massive.
Whew.
I took 15 images at 480 seconds and 5 at 600 seconds.
Dang.
Yeah, this was taken on June 16th, 2018.
Looks like it's very structured if it was in color, too.
Oh, yeah. And I've gotten it. The crazy thing, Hemi, is I've gotten this in color before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to see that.
Speak of the devil, I could pull it up right now.
Yeah, you got the hookup. There you go.
I do. I have all these images. I'm so glad that I found this damn thing, this external hard drive, because all these images are finally coming up, so I can finally start pulling this stuff up. So now this next one that's going to be coming up in about 30 seconds again is this same one, okay? But this was taken with a Orion G3 camera. So for the longest time, I was running a QHY, which is a colored camera, and an Orion on just a Sigma lens. Just a regular Sigma lens. It wasn't even like super expensive. It was probably one of the most rudimentary setups you could possibly think of. Absolute rudimentary. The lens was like $125, and the camera was like $200. So between the two of them, it was like $400. That's it.
Damn.
And it's coming up in about 10 seconds, and you're gonna see what you're gonna. This one's in color, so you're gonna see the blues, you're gonna see the purples, and you're gonna see the reds. I can zoom in on it too. I mean, it's how incredible the structure of this is. I mean, I did a great job with this.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Wow. In color.
Oh, yeah.
You know, stars beyond we can't see with the naked eye there?
No. These ones are like 9th, 10th, even down to 12th magnitude.
Like another galaxy or something.
Oh, yeah. There's no way you'd see these with the naked eye. Even in a dark sky sight, there's no way. I
got you.
So
what we get,
it's just incredible. And the cool thing about this is I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this too, because this is why I absolutely love astronomy, and I love the two computer setup, because I can run two things at the same time. I can just go back and forth, and just go through it. Astro Game Channel says that I'm already in APOD territory. I wish I was. And do you want to know what? I've sent in probably 30 or 40 images to APOD, and they've disregarded every single one of them. I mean, I mean, seriously, I'm like, I just want to make a name for myself at that time.
These guys need to join you and talk to you about this stuff. I mean, seriously.
I wish.
Yeah.
They
need to.
And now that I have better equipment, now it's even better. I mean, I
would love to hear you guys converse about this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
On the show, yeah.
No doubt about it. Now we're going to go backwards in time. This is crazy. We're going to go backwards in time, because now those were when I was getting into the CCD. I was getting into, like, the territory of, wow, this is incredible. We're going back to when I was in the DSLR age, okay? That you can get this with a DSLR. It's very easy to get with a DSLR. Like I said, you find 52 Cygni.
DSLR.
Yep. Yeah. Digital single lens reflexor. I think that's, or reflexing, whatever. I think that's how you say it. With this image that's coming up, for what Astronomy Livestream, it's 33 seconds. He says that I'm behind. Who knew? Hey, as long as it's working in it and it's not delayed, I don't care. Or not like buffering, I could care less. As long as it's working. So this next one that's going to be coming up in about 10 seconds. This was taken with a DSLR 2 years prior to this. Okay, we're going back to the witch's broom again. Okay, not as good as an image, but still you can still see the texture and the colors.
Right on.
And I'll zoom in, and you just barely see all the wisps and everything. That's why they call it the veil, because it was just so cool to see.
Ooh.
But you can see the progression, and that's what I always love to show people is progression. You know, what you could see versus what you get today. And that's why it's so much fun when you get a new camera or you get a new setup or you get something and then you want to get that same object. And you go, wow, I got it back then. I want to get it again. And then you put them side by side, one after another, and you just watch the
comparison.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's just absolutely incredible.
Very interesting. Yeah, that is.
The best one I ever took of this, and the most time I ever took, and then we'll let everyone go because we're coming up on 9:30.
Yeah, dinner time for me.
Yes, this is the last one.
Okay.
This is the Veil Nebula lesson, which is so cool because
I love this.
It is, and this one is so cool because there was no CCDs taken with this at all. Okay, think about this one. That's coming up in about 30 seconds. Again, this was taken in color. Okay, we're going back to the other one, not the witch's broom. All right. With this one was taken with 2 cameras. Okay, 2 cameras, same exposure time on both. Okay. And it was a combined 128 minutes of exposure time. One was modified, the other one was not. Okay? I know the suspense is killing us all. I know. By the way, buffer rate 2020, we're at 28 seconds right now. So we're moving on up in life right now.
Are you getting there?
We're getting there. It's moving on up. 0 dropped frames, which is nice too. That's awesome. So here it is. This was taken 6 years ago. Okay?
Oh.
Now, what's cool about this image, what's amazing, is that you could see the blues from one camera, and you could see the reds from another camera. There was no hydrogen alpha filter, no oxygen filter, no filters, just straight up cameras, okay? Stacked one image, stacked another, and blended them in together, okay? And if you look carefully on the right-hand side, you'll see the blues and the reds combined, which is just insane. And this was just solely Canon cameras. It was a Canon T3i that was modified, and then the other one was the Canon T3, which was unmodified. Modified means that you can get hydrogen alpha in there. And what happens is there's a plate that sits in front of the camera that restricts you from getting hydrogen alpha. Okay, it's like a lens. That sits above the sensor. And then Gary Honus, and there's a couple people that actually do it professionally, is they open up the camera, take that lens out, and put a clear lens in front of it, so you can actually shoot in hydrogen alpha, and it's more sensitive. It's an expensive and very tedious project to do. Very, very tedious. If you ever get a chance, Hemi, look up Gary Honus. Honis is his last name.
Okay.
He actually does the camera modifications for certain cameras, whether it's a Canon T3i or if it's the T6, the T5, different model cameras. And they do modifying for it, so you can get the reds, which is really
he did
cool.
that for you?
No, actually I had somebody do it that was local. He did it for me, which was nice.
Oh, that's great.
I paid him like $200-300, and he was just like, sure, I'll do it, and that included the lens, the filter that sits in front of it. So
to get this image,
correct. So I did that, and he said that in order to get it, you have to have a certain, like with the screws, you have to count how many times you turn the screws, because if you do one side on the other, the plate will actually be tilted, which means the stars would be like really off.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy.
That's pretty precise then, the way you set it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I got with that one, and it's just absolutely amazing what you can do. Absolutely incredible, and that's something you can get with just a typical Canon camera on a CG5 computerized mount.
Right on.
So it's 9:30, 6:30 your time.
Yeah, it is. It's time.
It is time.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad that we got you on, and I'm so glad that we have all this great news that's coming in.
Thanks, yeah. I'm glad to be part of the team here on your team.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Kim's making her appearance. Kim Twister's on.
Okay.
Hello, Kim. Kim, if you're just joining us, real quick before we let you go, is that Hemi is my co-host. He is going to be on my streams. Also, what's really good about this is that I am on Zoom. So what that means is for Zoom is I'm going to be posting a number and a password. You could type it in, and you could call in at any time. Doesn't matter when it is. You call me, and we could talk, just like what we're doing now, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to have video, so that way I don't have to see. You don't have to see my ugly face, so that's great.
Yeah, not necessary.
Exactly.
Video.
Yeah, you don't have to see my face because I'm ugly. So I scare.
You're not ugly.
I scare children. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Trick or treat.
Yeah, exactly. Boo! It's October. So I'm pulling that up now, so because we're still on that 30-second delay. But once that pulls up, anybody can call. I will make sure I update that every single time. And the only reason I know about Zoom is because I'm on Zoom meetings every day for work now, because we're working from home. So I've gotten used to working with Zoom, got used to figuring it all out and getting it all set up, and now I know how it works, which is great. So.
All right. Okay, thanks, man.
We are done. And.
Cool.
Yeah. But Hemi, I will let you know when we're going to be on again. I don't know when it's going to be.
Thank you, Joanne. All right. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So,
I would love to do this again. Sure.
Definitely. Probably in the next couple of days. I don't know about tomorrow. When it's clear, I can't wait to get you on because then you'll see the stuff in real time. I'll be running around like an idiot. And it'll be fun. You'll be taking questions. You'll be moderating. You'll be doing everything, asking questions, and then we'll get people on, and they'll ask questions, and it'll just be like a huge forum.
Yep, it'll be like our Howard Stern on space astronomy.
I love it.
Type thing.
I love it. It's absolutely great. It's going to be amazing. And do we need a Zoom app? You do. You have to have the Zoom app. Kim says,
yes.
So I call? I don't have to be on video? No, you don't. No. That's the best part.
Don't have to be.
I mean, I got
turn off your camera. Yeah.
Yeah, I got this set up where the desktop audio is when you, because I have my headphones on. So when you say something, it will go through the desktop, just like it would if you were to hear you from somewhere. Now, the Zoom app, you just download the Zoom app either through your phone or through your desktop. And when it's called zoom.us. That is the website that you go to. And up at the top right, you have to hit resources. And then from the resources, you have to install the actual program. Once the program gets installed, then you have to create an account. Then you create the account. Then you can you can join a meeting, you can start a meeting. That's what I'll be doing is I'll be starting meetings, and then I have a number. You type in that number, type in the password, and it connects.
That's right.
That's it. It's simple as that. Mm-hmm. Super simple. And then you can share screen, which is nice. So, if you ever wanted to have a private session, where if you wanted me to show you the screen, if you wanted help on OBS or if you wanted help with astronomy, I can share the screen and we can go back and forth and I can tell you how everything works. So, yeah. So the Howard Stern, Howard Space Stern.
Space Stern. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna let you eat, and we are done. So, Hemi, you have a wonderful night, and everyone in chat, you guys have a great, great Sunday night.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yep, anytime. So we're gonna
hope to hear from everybody else.
Yep, definitely. All right, take care, Hemi.
Okay, you too. Thank you, Chris.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
ending the stream. Bye-bye.
Right, bye. And that was Hemi. And we are done. We are done, everyone. But, again, we're taking this to the next level, everyone. So feel free. On the next stream, I will have everything all set up for you. Again, Kim, if you're just joining me real fast before I let you guys go, the pens are going to be coming in. Okay? Check my community tab. I have pens that are going to be coming in with my name and my website and the logo. Okay? That is a giveaway. Okay? No purchase. No nothing. Zero. You let me know, I will get it to you. Simple as that. Because you guys are my subscribers. You guys support me. So guess what? I'm going to support you. I'm going to be doing that all the way through. All the summer. All this winter. You name it. I'll be here. I got 200 on the way. 200. And if it goes well, guess what? I'm going to order more. I'm going to order a whole bunch for you guys. So message me. Let me know. My Facebook's on there. My Twitter. My Instagram. Zoom. I'm on there, so you can most certainly message me on Zoom. You can message me on the community tab. Check the community tab on YouTube. If you go and scroll over, it is on there. You just check it, and I'll answer. So with that being said, you guys have a wonderful night. And I'll talk to you guys.